Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. In the nearly 800 episodes of this continuing series, where we have looked at every document that's been published on the public docket in Idaho versus Kohberger, as well as addressed the many filings under seal as reflected by certain of the public records and also on the case summary page, our concern about the case remains its absolute secrecy and just how much information has been withheld and continues to be withheld from the public. I was very grateful upon learning of a press release that was issued entitled City of Moscow to Establish Website for Homicide Investigation Documents. And that's found on the moscowid.us webpage. And it states, due to the significant public and media interest in the Kohberger investigation, the City of Moscow will be making some of the investigation reports that have not been sealed by the court available to the public and media at no cost to enhance access to public information and to reduce the burden on the city's limited staff when the city is legally able to release these records. Until sentencing is completed, all investigatory records for this case remain protected from release pursuant to Idaho Code Section 74-1051, 74-1241A, B, and 74-1243. These are statutes of the state of Idaho, ladies and gentlemen. It continues. Any public record request for investigative records that are received by the city before the sentencing has been concluded will be denied. The story contact, although this is coming from the City of Moscow, is Anthony Dallinger, Chief of Police, and his phone number and email information is listed right here. If you would like to review this press release, it was published on July 17th, 2025. Please go to the City of Moscow's web page. We will continue to keep you posted regarding the case. We're very interested in learning more after Judge Stephen J. Hippler performs the tasks he indicated he would perform at the July 17th, 2025 hearing, where the media's motion to set aside the gag order was granted. The court made it very clear that that does not mean that the documents under seal are unsealed. The many records that have been sealed from public disclosure in this case from its beginning. And ladies and gentlemen, to gain an appreciation of what I mean when I give the opinion that it is a virtual Mount Everest of information, please go to the Idaho versus Kohberger webpage that is offered to the public by the Idaho Supreme Court. It's cases of judicial interest. Scroll down to Idaho versus Kohberger and hit the link. It's a hot link to the case summary page. And then just browse and look at all of the documents that have a lock and key icon next to their description. That tells you that's a sealed document versus the ones that have a PDF icon. That tells you, and you can verify it by going onto the docket, that that's a public record. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you very much for joining us here today.